Manufacturers have to decide at a point in production whether to sell now or to process further and sell at a higher price later. Joint products are two or more products which have been manufactured from the same inputs and in a same production process. The point at which joint products leave the joint process is called the split-off point. This is the point where the products become distinguishable. The decision rule: to sell or process further. If the additional revenue from the processing further exceeds the additional costs of processing further, it would be better if you would process further. If the additional revenue from the processing further is less than the additional cost of processing further, you would sell and not process further. We have a product, which is ice cream. It is created into two new products, which are popsicles and tubed ice cream. Each of these products are called joint products, which are two or more products which have been manufactured from the same inputs and in the same production process. That production process is your common process. The point at which these two products separate and are distinguishable is called your split-off point. As a manufacturing company, we can either decide to sell our products, the popsicle and the tubed ice cream, as is, or if we want to create more profit for our company, we can process further and create new products. Our popsicles would become chocolate-covered popsicles, our tubed ice cream cake. And if our company decides to sell, our popsicles would have a revenue of $50,000. Our tubed ice cream would have a revenue of $60,000. If we want to process further, we would incur additional costs. Our additional costs to make popsicles into chocolate-covered popsicles would have a cost of $9,000. If we want to have our tubed ice cream into ice cream cake, it would have an additional cost of $13,000. After processing further, we are expected to have a revenue of $80,000 for our chocolate-covered popsicles and $70,000 for ice cream cakes. If our company wants to know whether to sell or process further, it would have to find out what its incremental profit would be. For our chocolate-covered popsicles, we have a revenue of $80,000. Our original revenue is $50,000, which came from our regular popsicles. When subtracting them, we would have an incremental revenue of $30,000. We then would subtract our incremental costs, which are also our additional costs, which are $9,000. When subtracting, we would get a total of $21,000. That $21,000 is our incremental profit. In this case, we would process further because it gives us a greater profit. For the ice cream cake, we would go through the same process as the chocolate-covered popsicles. In this case, we had a revenue of $70,000 and an original revenue that came from our tubed ice cream of $60,000. When subtracting, we would have an incremental revenue of $10,000. We then would subtract our incremental costs, or our additional costs, which were $13,000, to have an incremental profit of negative $3,000. In this case, we would not process further. We would sell as the tubed ice cream because we would actually be losing money if we process further into ice cream cake.
So I just bought this truck and I want to figure out if I want to sell it now, make a quick profit, or if I can add some value to it, make some more profit. So first off, I bought the truck for $7,500. I could sell it now for $8,500, make a quick $1,000, or I could redo the paint, redo the upholstery, add a stereo, add some value to it. It would cost me $500 to redo the paint. It would cost me about $800 to redo the upholstery, the nice leather seats, and also it would cost me $100 to add a stereo. I got a good deal on the stereo. I know some people in the business. Anyways, my new cost would be $8,900. After I incur these costs, I could sell the truck for $11,500, so I'd make a profit of $2,600. Therefore, it would make sense to process further. I could make some more profit on it. Also, it would take me about 2 weeks to get all the jobs done, fix the paint up, fix the upholstery, add the stereo. So I'd make about $800 a week. For me, it's worth it, so I'm gonna go ahead, do the paint, do the upholstery, add the stereo. I can make some more profit if I just add some work, add some time into it.